and they have Wi-Fi inside. So I lost reception from my phone, and hopefully this works. And saying this is taking up the whole facility. So I went all the way to the far end to register because the line was shorter, and see, hopefully I'm not having too many problems with reception. I'll try my best. So as I switched to the free Wi-Fi offered to my Verizon service. So I'm at the far end of the show, and it's packed. There's people everywhere, and I'll try to do a fruitful walkthrough. I'll gather some reading material and go. And claustrophobic. You're saying that you have all of the auxiliary businesses related to batteries, and it's also just a convention, a show. So really anyone could rent a table. Anybody could decide that they want a business opportunity and try to sell things. And I have the book here, and I have the list of the companies. So as I prepared, I would have read through the companies beforehand. I wasn't expecting it to be so crowded. I think outside, those were the tents. So you can see them at the very far entrance there. I think they're serving lunch outside. Usually they have lunch inside, but it's so packed here that lunch is outside. So there's Vivo. Maybe people will be familiar with some of these companies. And the show is probably divided into areas. So you have your circuitry, power relayers, controllers. So there'll be a section. So hopefully just walk around, and we'll see batteries. We'll see companies that make batteries that will have on display all types of batteries. You'll see companies that have just circuitry related to cars, related to connections, charging, electric batteries. There's also a hybrid section of non-battery, but like hydrogen and other related powering. Obviously a lot of German companies. Historically, these used to be dominated by Germans. Less so these days, more by the Far East, but still a huge amount of German companies. So see some like cooling, various things that are important. Batteries make a lot of heat, so you have to have cooling devices in order to dissipate the heat. So a few months ago, check my channel, they had the International Silicon Convention in Detroit at Cobo Hall, at the Huntington place, the old Cobo Hall. And there it wasn't batteries, it was silicon. And silicon could be used for a bunch of things. Making and selling the equipment. Here you can see the type of supplies comes almost looks like candy, little pellets. It comes in pellet forms. There's a lot of film. A lot of times in batteries, there's film that separates the material or rolled around. So it's packed. There's a lot of demand on the internet here completely. So you see that it's just huge. So you have there's the Automotive Testing Expo, and so there's testing equipment, readings, monitors for electricity. There's manufacturing technology. There'll be computer software, all types of computer software at all levels for logistics, monitoring, testing, power distribution. Just trying to give a full walkthrough. You can see, I walked almost a quarter of a mile, from one end to another. I think, there's, a few 100,000 feet of floor area here. So just from one end to the other is, there's a niche, kind of looks like Nietzsche, niche that makes programmable logic circuits, PLCs. Back off, so you have automation for battery production, roboticized. I went to the International Robotics Conference